Based on the smart concept of detectives, this puzzle box is called Sherlock vs. Moriarty. The box has these two wooden puzzles and both of them require creative thinking to be able to solve them. So let's jump right into the video and see how to solve these creative puzzles. If you inspect this guy a little, you will notice this middle piece comes out easily, and once you do that, the entire puzzle dismantles itself. Now the tricky part is to reassemble these pieces, and selection of first two pieces is most critical part. If you notice, these two guys, they match up together, but this guy comes out a little. When I flip one of them, that's when they perfectly match. Having this square cavity in the middle is perfect. Now think about what can be your third piece. So according to my understanding, this guy should work, but it is still doubtful whether it will go like this, and then I can try to close them, but it does not work. So maybe the opposite side works better. Once I do that, they perfectly match up and line up together. But an even better arrangement for this puzzle is when you twist this middle piece a little like this, and then all of the pieces look very strong to me, and there is no movement, as you can see. Next would be this E-like shape that can go in like this, or you can flip it as well to make the pieces evenly aligned with a square cavity in the middle, and now you can say the pieces have aligned perfectly. Next is this oddly shaped piece. If you notice, it has a square cavity in the middle, but if you flip it perfectly, then it can fit in to this guy going in like this and leaving the cavity behind in the middle as well. At this stage, holding the pieces together might be tricky, so please do that carefully. Now pick the next piece that can easily go into the square arrangement, still leaving the square cavity in the center. Now if you observe this puzzle from the bottom, there should be a cavity down below where you can fit in one more piece. So select this guy, flip it and place it right in the middle so that it fits in the center without disturbing the original arrangement. And now you still have the square cavity. Now placing this puzzle on the side, you can try to arrange the last two pieces. It is very tempting to place it like this, but unfortunately you have to do it like this. For that you have to hold the puzzle vertically and then insert this piece carefully and steadily, thereby finishing the puzzle. This beautifully looking puzzle has a unique pattern if you observe carefully. Only on one face you will notice one piece missing. So maybe that's the key of dismantling it. If I remove this guy, I unlock this puzzle and now I can totally dismantle this whole puzzle. Now before rebuilding, do understand that only one piece is different while rest of the pieces are similar. For rebuilding this puzzle, you will always need these similar pieces. Stack two of them on the ground. Position two pieces upright with the pointy ends facing towards yourself. The next logical thing to do should be taking a piece and placing it horizontally to make a bridge. Place another two vertical pillars upright and face the pointy ends towards yourself. Next would be again another bridge and then placing another two pillars, this time away from yourself. So that way the first layer is ready. Now one little piece can be placed on the side boundary wall and your pointy end should cover the pillars. Similarly, another piece should go to the right boundary wall. Thereafter, take a third piece and point it towards left. Insert it carefully so that you don't dismantle the whole puzzle. I made a small mistake while arranging them, so I am just undoing a move and then arranging it again. Now this is your second layer, which is steadily stable. Now for the next layer, take one more piece and point the pointy ends downwards. Place it horizontally and place another bridge horizontally. Insert it carefully from the right, thereby making the structure stronger. For the next layer, keep repeating the process. Place the boundary wall first, then place the middle piece, and now I'm out of pieces. Now the two support pieces that I placed in the beginning, I can remove them and then create this top layer, thereby finishing it with the boundary wall. At this stage, you might have to move your puzzle on its side, and only two pieces are remaining. You cannot insert these pieces from here. So the trick is you have to lift the whole puzzle and let your four pieces on the right go down. Place this one piece on the left, thereby giving it some strength. Now you can bring back those four pieces, leaving with the last square cavity in the middle where you can fit in the last piece, thereby completing the whole puzzle.